Right, hi everybody, and welcome back to LUNDY'S Wild Camp Stroke Bushcraft. And as you can see, we're back out in the woods in our lovely location of Harwood Forest. Absolutely love it up here, it's amazing. So we're off to a different area again this week. It's an area that we've been to before, but we're going to be hammock camping. First time I've been hammock camping for absolutely ages. And it was a bit of a squeeze getting in a small pack with everything else. So I haven't got much room to play with. I had to sort a few things out, get rid of bits and pieces, but I managed to get everything in. And anyway, I'm weighing in at the minute with a 25 kilo pack, not including what's on my chest. I've took some bits and pieces out of my chest rig. I'll never use them, to be quite honest, and I'm just carrying stuff for the sake of it. So if you've watched me load out video on the Numbat chest pack, it's changed, and it'll be changing all the time. Like I say, there's no point in carrying stuff out that I don't want to. Rooney, on the other hand, we just weighed Hayesbergen, and he's carrying an astronomical 29 kilos, and that's not including his little bag that he's carrying in his hand. I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera here. He's got a little blue water bag, so yeah, he's carrying a lot of weight. So I'm just letting him trundle on at his own pace, and I'll stay behind him so he's not trying to keep up with me. Looking forward to tonight. There's a nice little area where we're going to. We've been there before. I'm not going to mention where it is, but if you recognise it, you recognise it. If you don't, then fair dues. Alright, I'll stop waffling, and I'll see you when we get there to get set up. Right, that's me and Rooney now at the place where we're going to be camping for tonight. So Rooney's going to be hammocking in this little area here, so he's just clearing some bits of wood and that, and we'll use it for firewood as well, because that's ideal. 2 birds, 1 stone. And I'm going to be hammocking down here from that tree there to the little thin tree looking into the woodland, and it's reasonably clear. We've checked up on the tops, there's nothing hanging, there's no destruction in this area whatsoever, so that's why we've picked it. And yeah, oh, happy days. Like, wasn't a massive walk or anything, but it's quite mild, and there's no breeze, no wind or anything. So, but I'm going to stop waffling, and I'm going to get my area cleared and then get set up. So right, so as you can see, that's my hammock set up. That's my full hammock set up there. It's quite small. So obviously I've got my DD superlight tarp, all my cordage, my pegs, and then my hammock and my under blanket is all in one, because it's the superlight, DD superlight one. So it's quite a small package compared to some of the hammock setups that you get. So what I've got to do now is get them set up. So let's go. There we go then. That's my hammock all set up for tonight. So I'm in the DD Superlight hammock with this DD Superlight tarp, and obviously the DD under blanket itself. On the floor I have the small DD Magic carpet. I take that everywhere, whereas I use it for carrying wood in and everything, so it gets proper used and abused, as you can see by the bits of black and nasty on it where I've patched up holes and things. But yeah, it goes quite low down to the ground when I sit on it, and it makes a nice chair in the morning when I'm sitting having a brew in bed. So inside of here, if I can keep the net out the way, it's just there's the hammock itself, and then I've just got my normal 3 season sleeping bag in here. I've got some ear plugs in the little pocket there. I'll get some bits and pieces put into here and then wait for later on the night, like my pee bottle and things. So I'm all set, ready to go. And I don't have to get up out of my bed for a pee in the middle of the night. But down on the floor, I've got my electrics there to sort out because I need to get head torch and things. I've got my night vision goggles. I'm definitely going to be playing with them tonight and hopefully get some decent footage of something, or just some decent footage to put onto the video. My mat that I'm going to use as a seat, and I've only brought myself 2 small Jack Daniels, a couple of bottles of water. I've got a little stove here that I've been sent by one of my old officers from my army days just to use and abuse and test out and all. It's a little twig gas stove type thing, so I'll be probably putting that on later on. And then my fire kit, bits and pieces that I need. So that's it really. Rooney's just about finished getting set up, but he's doing a bit of admin on his hammock, because if you remember many moons ago, if I use that watch all the time, he had a bit of an accident with his hammock the last time we were out, and he's got a big hole in his net, so he's going to be fixing that. I'm going to get some wood prep for the fire. I'm going to try and find a location where we can actually sit and have a fire. Got a bit of a clearing a little bit further away from where I set up. I think the ground here is far too soft for it, so I'm going to go over there with my spade, dig a bit of a ditch, and then I'll start getting some wood prepped. Alright, so just bear with us and then we'll get cracking. Okay, I come out to dig a fire pit, and this bit of an opening here, it's a bit like a bit of a fire break, so but there's just too much roots down there, so I'll be filling that back in. I moved a bit further up, a better area, and anyway it's a bit more open. Just got to climb over this tree a second. So I came up to this part and it's perfect. There's actually put your camera down. There's actually underneath here, you hear it, there's actually bits of rock and everything there as well, so that's even better like. So all I've got to do now is just go around and get some wood. Alright, so I've brought me silky big boy as well as me pocket boy as well, just to get some bits of wood. I need to try and work out where I'm going to be sitting as well. There's no trees right near where I'm having the fire, so I need to knock something up to lean up against. So I'll just find a bit of a stump that's in the part where we're camping and just sit on that tonight. But anyway, I'm going to get some wood prepped. There's plenty bits of foliage all the way around, as you can see, so I'm just going to utilise everything. I'm not going to cut any trees down or anything, just all the branches that we've used. There's a lot of dead fall in there where trees have come down, but there's some nice thick dead bits stacked up as well, so that's happy days like. Right, hi everybody, a little bit of time's passed. I've got a bit of wood done. I've got a few little bits and pieces there to still cut up, but I thought I'd make myself a bit of a chair. I forgot to bring his along, you know. So basically all I've done is made a small little tripod, put some 3 slats, top, middle, bottom, and then I've just put a little hole in my mat, tie that on, so I can sit there nice and comfy the night. So down there, and I can sit down, relax on the ground, and it's so comfortable. This, the actual top bit, it just is the perfect bit for under my shoulders, and then my head part, absolutely superb. I think I could actually just lie here and go to sleep. Yeah, so that's my seating arrangement sorted. I don't even know what time it is. I've just been plodding on. It's actually 8:10 at night. Rooney's busy sorting out his hammock still. He's been stitching a big hole in the net. He's been I don't know how he's getting on with that. I'll go now and see him in a minute, because I need to get this fire going. I'm going to get myself a drink because I'm thirsty and I want to sit and chill out. So yeah, I think I've got enough wood there. If not, there's branches around, we can easily snap them as we're going. But yeah, got some nice big chunks of wood, so should be okay for tonight. Like, so this is me sorted for tonight. Just got to get another top on and sort myself out. Rooney's brought some food for tonight. I can't remember what he's made, but he's made something at home, brought it in with him. So that's even better. We've got less time cooking, more time chilling. Right, hi everybody, and I thought, just in case anybody's wondering if I'm on a solo or if I'm actually out with Rooney, I thought I'd bring this along and show you what he's been up to. You know, while the graft's getting done, like. Sitting here chilling with a can of beer, listening to music, playing little Mother Tubbard with his little sewing kit. No, you need to get it fixed, like, so it's knackered. But basically what he's done is, Rooney, the last time we were out in this hammock, well, he was out in this hammock, if you can see, all the way from here. Yeah, he was a little bit worse for wear, and he put a massive hole in his net, so he's just busy stitching it. The little nano cordage I had in me chest rig has come in handy, so because that's what he's stitching it with. So hopefully tonight he doesn't fall out of that end.
Might have eaten a couple of moths by then. Like.
And oh, it's gone for your mouth, like, isn't it? You can tell the temperature's changed because the creatures are out. No, I had attack of the moths for a long time, and the amount of slugs and the amount of little black beetles that are around up this neck of the woods, pardon the expression, but yeah, it's definitely warmer. Like, it's about 1:30. Well, actually, I don't know what time it is. Let's have a look at my watch.
The time is?
No, it's not. Shut up. It's 20 to 9. 20 to 9. We haven't even got the fire going yet. I haven't even had a single touch of alcohol yet. This time last week, I was half cut. The fire had been raging for ages, and we're eating my tea. But anyway,
no, well, the thing is,
it's just a chill night, and anyway, we're not kicking the arse out of it.
This is like for me interview. This is practice for me interview.
It's what, Rooney?
It's practice for me interview that I've got next week.
All right, what's that?
I'm going for an assistant surgeon to Frankenstein.
Aye.
So what it is obviously, like, when we get a few bits and pieces, it's just so I can actually stitch correctly, you know. So yeah. So like, by how bad I do this job might depend if I get the Frankenstein job. You know what I mean? Because it's a bit of a butcher's job, look like, you know. So
but it's gonna stop the
it'll stop the beasties getting in, yes. Because it's that time of year where if it moves, it bites Rooney.
Yeah.
You know, so
I've got Puritan and that were his legs, just in case for you.
All right.
You know, looking after me bro. But yeah, I've had a couple of little bites myself the day, like. But yeah, the clocks go back at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Go forward.
Go forward. See, I got it wrong. They go forward. So we're going to lose an hour. So we'll have to stay in bed an extra hour. Yes, I'm going over to the fire area to sit by myself. I might as well anyway, because I've been by myself all night. I thought I was on a solo camp, to be quite honest.
I was thinking that if you just had the fire for yourself, because I've done no assistance I wasn't even there to supervise you sorting the wood out.
I've made it a right mess, like.
Oh, can't be having that, like.
Nice straight piles of wood.
Oh,
it's even worse than last week, mate.
Oh, hey, I'll come across and inspect and it was not my standards, right?
I'm not sure if you've seen that clip, because I'm not sure if I've left it in the video or not.
All right.
But yeah, Rooney was complaining about the sizes of the sticks I cut and mixing all the thick ones with the thin ones and the twigs and everything. So, but you know what it is, I can't even remember him even snapping a single bit of wood last week.
I did.
A bit like this week. It's getting a bit of a pattern, isn't it?
But I'm here on...
He's busy doing that. He's brought me tea, so I'm not going to complain. And I've brought breakfast this time. I've brought food for the pair, not just for me.
Well, the thing is, right, is if the wood isn't up to standard, right, you're going to be like Pinot Ferries, you're going to be grounded,
well, that's
right,
it.
until you get proper adequate training, and that you learn to put all the wood in the proper formation.
Well, let's round it up, because it's nearly 6 minutes, this clip.
All right, I'll shut up.
Right, I'll see you back at the fire area. Rooney, I'll see you at 12. Bye.
I might just get me hammock, eh? Just stop there.
No, come up with the firecracker. See you later.
See you later. Toodle pips.
Right, so time to get the fire started again. So same again as last week and the week before, just using one of these little cotton thing, little fire starters from the shop. It's dead easy and they work. All right, so it's just a case of getting it spread open. Oh, I had a little burn there. Oh, that's it. Let's see if we get smoked out again this week. Last week I got smoked out a bit, like. That's a lot better, because this stuff here is a lot drier up here, like, compared to where we were last week. But you see how quick and easy that is, just one of them. There's times and places for putting around, like, and I just can't be bothered anymore. So if you've got a complaint, let us know in the comments. But I will do some proper fire lighting sometime. Get some little thicker ones on. And that's it. There's my fire going. Nice and easy. Quick. Alright, so there you go. And then there's me little pile of wood. I've got little ones, thicker again, and then logs over there. So I might have to move my chair a bit, like. Let's move my mat over there a bit. Yeah. So next to the fire where I'm sitting, so there's a couple of bottles of water there I've brought over for cooking and things. I've got my BCB cup to cook a meal in later on. Me 2 cans and me 2 Jack Daniels and a can of Stella off Rooney. And obviously me bits and pieces for starting the fire and that. So that's my sitting area. Happy days, like. Happy days indeed. Look at that, man. There. Now I'm going to sit over here and chillax. Oh, the heat off that fire is lovely, but I need to get up and get some more stuff on it in any rate, because it'll just garn out. But yeah, I'm going to crack open this can of lager first. And anyway, cheers everybody, and welcome back to another night out in the woods. Oh, it's been a long time since I had a can of Stella. But anyway, I'm going to get some more little bits of wood on the fire, and I'm going to chill out for a bit, and then I'll bring you back when I'm ready to cook some food or talk some rubbish to you. But yeah, happy days, like. Hi everybody, just been sitting chilling. Rooney's Rooney came over earlier on. He's just sat over there. So we're just about to get some food. Now Rooney's went and prepped some food when he was at home. And it's another one of these special boil in the bags. I see him come with a nice little plastic bag. I want to use that for me rubbish. But it's absolutely humongous this. And this is called a cowboy stew. So it's absolutely humongous. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out of the bag. I've brought a BCB cup. I've never used it for ages, so I'm going to pour it into there and then just put it on the coals. You can let the fire die down a bit as well. So as you can see, we've got a nice bit of ember of coals there. I'm just going to put my cup in and just obviously keep stirring. But cheers Rooney for the food, mate.
You haven't had any yet.
Well, I always like your food. So what you got in this then, Rooney, just for the camera?
Oh, I've got spicy mixed beans. I've got beans and sausages, sliced potatoes, mixed vegetables, carrots, and all that sort of stuff.
God.
Sausages. Oh, there's all sorts in there. You have to just eat it and try it.
Aye, I will. I should have given me a cup of shake before I put it on.
Sweet corn.
Sweet corn. Oh, we'll have a sweet corn competition tomorrow. Well, I'm going to put half in now and then half in later. I mean, like, because there's loads. And I can have a supper. I say a supper like it's 10 o'clock now, like. But I haven't even had a drink of Jack Daniels yet. I've just been taking my time on a nice can of Stella that Rooney gave us. But I've just tasted the sauce there on my finger, like, and it's finger licking good. But let's have a quick gander at it. So you can see it's full of goodness, like.
It's healthy.
It is, aye. Oh, hey, that's got all sorts in it. That looks fan-dabby dozy. Oh, look, got rice to go in and all. Oh, shit.
There's not going to be that much now. It's only half a bag to go.
Nah, but I've only got that much room.
Well, it'll be enough.
Right, well, you can always put a bit of mine into that because I've still got food in there.
Alright, well, wherever you want. I'll take mine and you can do whatever.
Aye, well, that's it, aye. Right, so anyway, this is going to go on the fire. Alright, and then when it's ready to eat, I'll bring you back and let you know the verdict. We're just going to sit and chill out for a couple of hours. And, well, obviously after we've had some food. And it's just a proper chilled camp this for us tonight, like. So we're going to go and do a bit of a recce tomorrow. And try and find some areas. And we're going to go and check out my old camp. I might bring you along, I might not. And just see what the state of the place is and if it's salvageable or not. But yeah, Rooney's give us some Mexicano. He should have brought his hat, shouldn't he? There's Mexican rice, so I'm going to put a bit of that.
Put a naan bread to go with it.
Oh, naan bread and all. Oh, I get spoiled, you know. I get spoiled. And I brought some skinny little sausages and some eggs.
Oh, there's ham in it as well.
Oh, there's ham and all. Ham and all. Ham and. Right, I'll pour that much into there. And I'll pour the rest into my bag. Anyway, I'm waffling. I'm going to get this on the fire. When I'm ready to eat it, I'll bring you back and let you know the verdict. But I know it's just going to be nice and anyway. Right then, that's my food ready, and I can already tell you it's absolutely lush, like. Oh, there it is. Rooney's surpassed himself again, like. Oh, it's lush, like. And what I've done is I've got we've got the fire going again. We've just literally put a little bit of dry wood on it. That's why the flames are so big, like. But yeah, this is really nice, this. And I've just found a proper nugget there, like a nice big bit of pork, I think it is, or beef. Yeah, ham, sorry. But yeah, that's lush, that, like. Anyway, it's getting late. Me and Rooney are just going to sit and chill. I'm not even started me Jack Daniels properly yet. And we're just going to sit and chill, listen to some music and have a bit of time out from the camera. So if you've watched so far, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the morning. I'll try and start cooking breakfast in the morning, and I'll probably let Rooney take our like. But anyway, I'll see you in the morning, everybody. Anything you want to say, Rooney?
No, just health and happiness to everybody.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, see you in the morning. Right. Good morning, everybody. It's 9:20 in the morning. I had quite a late night last night. I fell asleep a few times in front of the fire. Well, quite a lot in front of the fire last night. But with the clocks going forward, it ended up being nearly 4 o'clock this morning when we decided to jump into the hammocks and get some shut-eye. I was quite warm in the hammock last night. It was really comfortable as well. So, but when I woke up, I was quite low to the ground, practically touching the ground. But other than that, it was happy days like. So I've just been getting myself organised a bit. Just getting some bits and pieces put together and putting things on charge, because I sat and played on my phone quite a lot last night. Didn't do no videoing. I brought my night vision goggles out again, and still again, I'd never even used them. It was just a proper chilled out night. Rooney's just sitting chilling in his hammock, so I'm gonna just come over. I come over before just to check on the fire pit to make sure everything was sound, and it is. It's the ground was solid underneath. We had no issues last night. Still got 3 big logs left to burn. Oh, obviously the cans will be getting crushed and put away. But I decided this morning I'd come over instead of wasting water. Rooney's done the same, like come over, and we've had a pee on the actual fire pit itself. Oh, and it's actually well out now. We're gonna douse it a bit more, but just to show you, is underneath. I was going to use my spade, like, but I'm not putting a spade in there because it's got loads of pee on it. But underneath, it's absolutely solid, like. As you can see, there's loads of stones and everything, and the ground's rock hard. Just in case anybody says, oh, you shouldn't be having fires in the pine woods. But we check the ground thoroughly before we even think about it. We've been up here in the height of winter, and we're actually camped in this spot. The first time we ever come up here, we actually camped up here. Rooney had his spot over that side, now was down here somewhere. And when we first initially checked the ground, we weren't really sure about it. It was pitch black in anyway, so we couldn't really do it. And we decided it was too late to have a fire in anyway. But this time we've come up, we've had plenty of time to check the ground, and it's sweet as a nut, like. But it's an old fire break, and there's loads of rocks underneath the fire break as well. So anyway, just thought I'd explain that in case anybody's wondering about the state of the ground. But what I'll do is I'll get my shovel on it later on, and we'll scatter the ashes, and then I'll fill it all back in, because we'll be able to use that pit again. That's just excellent. But yeah, last night this was very comfortable. My little frame I made. Obviously it's gone a bit winky wonky at the back there when I've got up. So basically I just had that dug into the ground, as you can see. Oh, no, you can't see because my camera's everywhere. So I had the back brace dug into the ground, and then leaning up against this bit here. It worked a treat. So right, hi everybody. I'm just getting the area prepped to start a breakfast, but when I've looked through my bag, I've went and forgot my spatula, so I've just got this stick here, and I'm just about to start prepping to make an egg flicker. Best I can, like. I'm just cutting halfway through here. A bit long more. And then that. I'll try and batten down to it best I can. And then we'll carve it off. Ish, I'm going to where the cut is. That's no good, is it? It's a bit rotten, that. That's it. There we go, perfect. Perfect. That'll do. That'll do for flicking the eggs and the sausages around. Let's put that there. Get rid of my knife. Now, I was kindly sent, I'll just put them over there out the way. I was kindly sent this down from one of my old officers, Paddy White. Paddy, if you're watching, cheers mate. It's going to be the first time using this little twig stove. Oh, it's got the lid part, and he sent some little fire lighters down with it as well. A little bit of cotton wool hanging out there, it's little makeup pads, and then some wax on. So we'll use one of them as well. So basically what you do is put that on there, put that like so, I believe. Let's see. So that goes on top of there, and that sinks right down. Aye. So that sinks right down to the bottom. I'll bring us in closer in a second. But here's the stove itself. Alright, and as you can see, it all goes together like so, and then that goes on there. Alright, what you do is tip that upside down, push the bottom bit through, like so. That stands on there. So you've got a nice deep cavity. Alright, and your lid pot goes on, and that's your pot stand. So you can have it, if you've got a small cup, have them going in over, and the rest on there like so. But we're going to keep it off for now. I've got all my bacon, my sausage and eggs and everything over the other side. And what I've done is, I've collected a few acorns. Now acorns using these, I believe, when it's all tight like that, that means it's holding a lot of moisture in it, so they're no good. So if you're going to use them, you need to use them where they've got like, they're spread wide open like so. That's still a bit short like, but that's nice and open there. So we're going to try burn a couple of them in any weight. So I'm just going to put a couple of them in the bottom, the better ones. Just gives a little bit of a base. And then I've got some twigs cut and some smaller stuff here. Obviously it's a miniature version of prepping your fire for getting started like. So we'll use this little burner, just give it a little break up. Just going to use a lighter this morning. Let's see how this goes. Not very well.
Is it a dodgy Scottish one though?
It's a dodgy Scottish one, aye.
Ah, you see.
Yeah, wee Scottish bugger, yeah.
You'll have to scrape it up a bit, get the like hairs off it.
Aye,
See, that's a typical Scotsman there. Whereas, you know, we like put two of them together with Vaseline in the middle, then dip them in wax. But there, it's like the B&M Scotch version, that one.
Aye, it's working there now, like.
Taking the piss, Paddy.
He always takes the mickey, doesn't he? We'll just let that catch a little bit. And then we'll start adding a couple of little sticks. Oops, more tea, Vicar. So this morning we're going to be cooking on it using mess tins this morning. And I've had for absolutely donkeys. I think I won them on a giveaway years ago. I've never really used them. Like, we seem to be backtracking to what old army stuff.
Can't whack mess tins. They also food.
Ah, you can, like. There we go. The fire started in any way. Right then, so it's my turn to cook breakfast this morning. So God knows how it's going to come out. But we're cooking in mess tins today. And I've got a little tub of oil. And my little bottles that I put shots in, I've got some ketchup in that as well. We've got some nice little skinny sausages, 6 eggs. I think there's 12 sausages, 6 eggs. And we've got some panini buns as well. Alright, let's make sure there's nothing in there. I think there should be enough fat. And obviously I've got my little homemade spatula. Sits on there perfectly mondo.
This is what you call a virgin cook, isn't it?
A virgin cook, aye. This is what you call can't cook, won't cook. Does anybody used to watch that programme when they were younger? With Ainsley, the coloured chap?
Aye.
I loved that show. I used to watch that all the time when I come in from school.
Jimmy went for the test for it and he says he was that bad of a can't cook. They wouldn't let him on the show, like, you know, because it broke regulations.
I was a child. You know what I mean?
I just like, obviously you'll maybe see Damien's video and you'll see some of Jimmy's, right. I'm not into all this YouTube stuff. I'm just into being out wild, going for walks and enjoying myself. So when I'm coming here, this is like me Friday, Saturday night sort of thing. And as I said to Jimmy and anybody else that's videoing, I'm not there to please the camera. I'm just having a good laugh. I know I'm not offending the people I'm with, which is my main concern, but like sort of having a squatty sense of humour for the ones that haven't got one. The guys that have served allow now that your humour is the thing that keeps you going when you're down. So like I say, if you feel offended by what I'm doing, don't blame the channels that I'm on. You just have to like skip past it, anything I'm on. Because I'm not going to change, and now and again, like I say, last weekend we got drunk and we had a real good laugh. It's just obviously like anybody going out on a Friday night, you cringe at what you may have done because you've had a good laugh and stuff. Anyway, end of rant. Enjoy yourselves.
Right then, I've put some eggs into the next mess tin, as you can see. So, but it's a very slow process, this cooking with this stove, like. But I'm just debating whether to leave them whole. I broke one of the oaks, like, so but they seem to be working all right. Yeah, it formed a perfect square. They're not sticking. What I've done is, off camera, I put a lot of oil in the pan and I just let the oil heat up really hot before putting it in, like. So obviously, as you can see, it's burning nicely. But it's a lot of work. I still appreciate Paddy sending it down, like, but using a little stove like this for cooking breakfast and they're on for 2 people, it's a lot of work, like, compared to cooking it on an open fire. But I'll play around with it for a bit and see what I think. I think that's really why I don't really bring out me bush box that much, to be honest. I bought that just for coming into places like this and having a small little fire underneath the tarp, but I've never used that for absolutely donkeys as well. I might actually sell it if anybody wants to buy it. I might sell it, I might not, like, but yeah. And anyway, I'm going to pass the buns over to Rooney so he can get the buns out and get them sorted. Because I think these eggs are nearly ready for flipping. Oh, Johnny just attacked us. And anyway, let's get the camera on the actual cooking instead of looking at my mush. Let's see if I can do this there with me little spatula I made. Oh, you see that there? Perfectamundo. And it's nice and sharp, the swell on the edge, so it's good for cutting. Oh, I think Rooney's going to be impressed with my eggs, like. Are you going to get them buns sorted, mate? And then what I'll do is, I'll have one of these. I'll have one with 1 egg. Rooney can have one with 2 eggs. And then I'll have 2 eggs the next time and Rooney can have 1. Not enough?
Aye, that's good enough.
There you go, look at 1 egg and sausage panini sandwich. There you go, Rooney. I think we're a bit far stretched here, aren't we? Just put that on your hand. I'll cut this out first, mate, because I haven't got 2 hands. I've got the camera on 1.
Right.
I'll just grab that off you.
Thank you very much.
I don't even have the cameras looking at you. Right. It's been a long time since I've cooked breakfast, isn't it, mate? That nice? Alright?
Very nice.
Happy days. Right, I'm going to serve mine up. I'm going to get down my neck and I'll catch you later on when we get sorted. Right, that's me and Rooney been sitting chilling for quite a bit now, just having a couple of brews and talking crap to each other. So, and yeah, I've been making some brews on that little stove over here, so I'm just letting that cool down now. As you can see inside, it burns everything away. Like, I think that'd be cool enough to take off now. So it's just like basic little bits of ash. So there's next to nothing left over. Couple of lumpy bits there where it's gone out, but other than that, not much, like. So that's a good thing about it. It burns everything. But yeah, I much prefer cooking on an open fire to a little stove. You've got to constantly keep an eye on it, feed it, things like that. But I've done the job. I got the food cooked. It's boilers, water for making brews and all that. So some people like using them all the time. Me personally, I'd rather have a proper open fire, nice big massive bed of embers to cook on and things. Well, I make the bed of embers. Rooney cooks. But anyway, before I start going into waffle mode, as you can see, I'm starting to decamp now. Really hate it. I don't know if I've just mentioned this, but I've had my tarp over just to get into there properly. Rooney's just starting to pack up his little bits and pieces and all that, get things organised, and then we'll be heading off. We're going for a little walk, check a couple of areas out. It's getting late now, like, it's 20 to 1 in the afternoon, so we've had a proper mong out this morning. Then again, we didn't get up till after 9:30. But yeah, it's nice just to chill out and relax off camera. Right, that's us all packed up and ready to go. I've just got to get my burger on and things. I just thought I'd bring you over and show you the fire area. As you can see, it's all cleared up. So that's where we had the fire. It's had 3 massive pea bags poured on it, water poured on it and everything. It's all been cleared out. It was rock hard underneath. It was like stones and things, so it's great. We'll use that pit again because it's easily to dig off. That's it really. A couple of little bits of wood lying around, but it is a woodland after all. My little frame, I'm just going to leave that there. If it's there the next time I come up, then happy days. I'll put the main bit of string back on and put the long pole on. But yeah, canny little area to sit. If it was in a more hidden location, it'd be ideal area to build a camp, but definitely not here. It's too close to the edge of the woods, like. But anyway, this is my little location over here. Sorry about the glare of the sun. It's absolutely brilliant day, but me and Rooney are going to go for a walk off camera. So anyway, here's my area. All we've got is a bit of flat land where I've had bits and pieces on. Here's all my rubbish here in a Ziploc bag, and then it's going to get put into my dry bag, which I've turned inside out. So that'll go into there and then go in the top of my Bergen. So that's everything there. So from me, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I'm not sure when I'm out again, so I'm going to have a couple of weeks off camping because I've got things to do at home again, and hopefully we'll be coming out and doing a recce off camera, and one today actually, and hopefully we'll find a location that we've been thinking about for a while and try and set up a semi-permanent camp. But anyway, don't forget all the things: like, comment and subscribe. Check out all the links below, and if you are new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, leave us a comment, all the normal scenarios. And anyway, let's go and see what Rooney's got to say for himself today. So here he is, Mr. Rooney the Looney.
I haven't got much to say today, but funny facts. There's more chickens in the UK than people.
Really?
Yeah, and
is that why we feel like chicken tonight?
Yeah, and pigeons are very intelligent. They've passed the mirror test, and that is where they actually recognise themselves.
Is that really?
So from me, bye bye, you Beck. That's it. So what are you like?
I'm watching you put your Bergen on.
Is that? Alright. Do you want to touch me leg or something like that? Like,
no, you're alright, mate.
Do you want to stroke me thigh?
No, you're alright, mate.
Right, okay.
You know me, no one's and groans putting that on, like.
Do I?
Aye.
Alright.
It's because he's put all this heavy stuff in my Bergen. No, he hasn't. Anyway, I'll clip most of that. I'll clip that off in any way.